If you do have any errors, I do have a common errors page here. When building the ERD diagram, you're probably going to see, or there is a small chance that you will see this error right here. Relationship must be on the same number of fields with the same data types. I will show you what that looks like. But the rest are pretty easy. You can't make a change in one table if you have a tab open for another table going on the same time. So you need to clear out your tabs. That's usually this error here. But this is the one. Relationship must be on the same number of fields with the same data types. This is the one that drives people nuts, and I'll show you what that looks like and how to solve it. Okay, let's say you are building your ERD diagram, and we're just going to go through the steps again. We're going to do lead actor to lead actor. We're going to enforce referential integrity. We're going to hit create, and everything is great, fine, dandy. We're going to do the same now to director ID, and slide it over to director ID, enforce referential integrity. And now we get this weird error. Relationship must be on the same number of fields with the same data types. So what's that all about? We got to dive into the movies table and the directors table in the design view for both of them and figure out what's going on. So in the movies table, our director ID is short text. But in the directors table, our director ID is an auto number or a number. So when you enforce referential integrity, short text cannot be matched up with a number. They both have to be numbers. So we really need to change director ID from short text to number. Okay, now that it's number, we have to close both of these tabs, otherwise we get that first error. And let's go into database tools relationships. Let's try this again. Director ID to director ID, enforce referential integrity. Awesome, it works. That's fantastic. Let's do the same for genre ID, and we can pack this up and go home. Enforce referential integrity. Oh man, what is going on? Got the same error again. So let's do the same thing. Let's take a look at what's going on and preventing us from creating that link. We got the movies. We got the genres table. We're going to look at the design view for both. So here, genre ID is a number. And here, genre ID is a number. So what could possibly be wrong here? Well, when it comes to number fields, auto number and number doesn't matter. It's the same, so it's not that big of a deal. So it says number here, but it says auto number here. That's okay. What isn't okay is that when you look at the field size of the auto number, it says down here long integer. I'm going to highlight it. It says long integer. But when you go to the movies tab and you go down there, field size, it says double. So for numbers, not only does it have to say number here at the top, it has to have the same field size. So let's change one of these so that it matches. So I'm going to stick with long integer because that's what the other fields use. So we're going to change in the movies table, we're going to change the field size from here from double to long integer. So now if we go back here, we take a look at genre ID is long integer, and in the genre table, genre ID is long integer. If we close these and save, and then go back to relationships and try again, it should work. And it does. When you're changing field sizes, right now we have a blank table, so it didn't make it that much of a difference, but if you had data in it, you may get this, some data may be lost. Don't worry about it. Ignore it as the instructions say here. It would be a problem if you had really, really big, long numbers, but I don't think we're going to be using numbers that are too big. Maybe 100 million or something like that is actually not that big of a field when it comes to building a database.